It's Don V Fridays. I'm your host, Don V 310, aka VTZ from VA. Y'all already know who this is. We gonna get into top defensive prospects in this draft. And this honestly, this is my personal favorite. I mean, you gotta talk about the quarterbacks and all that shit, cause quarterback. But defense, this is where the champions. This is where the champions are made. This is how champions are crowned, my boy. Let's not get it fucked up. You ask an Atlanta, if you could find an Atlanta Falcon fan, you ask them if defense is important. They put up 1,000,000 points and walked away with shit this year. The rings are giving out on defense. Let's not get it fucked up. But I'm gonna have a very special guest on. I live for Saturdays. One of the most knowledgeable and humble human beings I know. Definitely gonna be a treat. I was a guest on his podcast, so it's only right he be a guest on mine. And I hope y'all enjoy his takes and what he brings, his knowledge of the game. Definitely more knowledgeable than me. I just kind of watch the games and just go off my emotion. He really gets more into it than me. So it's definitely gonna be a treat to see to hear his take on some of these top defensive prospects. And before I send y'all off in this intro, let me send a shout out to the ladies that went down to All-Star Weekend. Hopefully y'all bought your mama, your kid's grandma, some shit back from New Orleans. I don't mean no fucking t-shirt. I don't mean no keychain. I hope you really brought back, a real gift while you was out trying to get rapper and basketball player semen in you. While you was out thotting in New Orleans. I hope you thought about mom, because mom's the MVP that made that shit happen. Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, grab your gas station burrito, sit your ass down, or do whatever it is you got to do. Lock it in. We about to go in. Don V Fridays.
Let the legacy we leave behind be one of value. Let all my niggas bow their heads with dignity.
Beat mechanics. I want all shooters at my funeral. Only real niggas at
Gangsta
my
grill
funeral.
shoot.
It's gonna be 10,000 bitches at my funeral. Niggas gonna have them bitches at my funeral. It's gonna be some superstars at my funeral. Driving in exotic cars to my funeral. Niggas that whip that brick hard at my funeral. You might get your ass robbed at my funeral. They tell me stay about the streets, niggas tryna end me. This all I know, I was born with this shit.
All right, we on Don V Fridays. We having our first guest. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Yo, it's Ricky from I Live for Saturdays, the best college football channel on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at I Live for Saturdays. 4 is in the number 4. Like this video, because we're about to tear up this defensive player prospect draft right now.
Let's rip this shit up. I mean, before we go into the defensive prospects, the streets gotta know who you are, where you from, and everything like that. Tell the people where you from and where you came up, things like that.
I'm from Bentonville, Illinois, a Chicago suburb. Born in Chicago, but raised in Bentonville. That is my hometown. I claim Bentonville all the time. Shout out to Bentonville, man. Love the city of Chicago. The Midwest, man. I love the city of Chicago, but I will never rep Chicago because I'm not from there. I'm not no Naperville, no Schaumburg people out here freaking repping the city like they're from Maywood or something. Like, I am not that kind of guy. I am out here repping Bentonville. Just a guy who fell in love with college football at the age of 12, and I fucking obsessed with it since then. I love reading all articles and stats and learning backup QB names. Like that's what I do. Like that's how
Yeah.
deep I am in
And
this
them
shit.
backup QB names ain't easy now, cause normally your backup QB name gotta be like Boskanovich or some bullshit. So that's normally a good thing. So tell are you a fan of any college team in particular? Any fanhoods you claiming publicly? Anything like that?
Man, you already know. Hokies, man.
All day,
We out here repping
all
all
day,
day, man.
all day. So how does somebody
Shout out to
from
Marcus Vick.
Illinois become a Virginia Tech Hokies fan?
I honestly just long story short, because it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it very short. I saw Marcus Vick play on television. Not Michael, Marcus Vick, his
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
play, and I fell in love with the whole entire program. We had some real goons back then.
Goons.
We had Marcus Vick was a straight up goon. I freaking loved the team. I loved Frank, loved Bud, and I think I was 12, and I just absolutely fell in love with the whole program. And ever since then, like it's been nothing but love from that program. Like I think we have the smartest fucking fan base in the country. Like we don't pander to our own team too much. Like other teams, like we don't. What do I say? How do I say this?
We
Like,
don't
we're
drink
not
the
super.
Kool-Aid all the time. We don't
Yes,
yeah, I
yes,
feel you.
for sure. We do
Yeah.
not drink no Kool-Aid. We're no super hardcore biased people. We know what our team is, but we still love our team.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about this fan base is sometimes we can get a little. I mean, all fan bases can get a little delusional at times. That's I guess
Yeah,
fan short for fanatic, but
yeah.
but we it's a nice meeting. We not Bama fans. That's for damn sure. You got
No,
any
hell no.
passions outside of football? Any hobbies? Anything you do outside of watching, playing football, things like that?
Yeah, man. I've been really blessed my life. I've been playing soccer since I was like 4 years old. I'm Latino, so it's just in me, and I've always played. And I've been really
Salute to my
blessed
Latino
too.
brothers out there. That wall ain't going up.
Yeah,
But yeah.
hell yeah. Shout out to all the Latinos. I've just been really blessed my entire life to be successful in this field. I played college ball, a full ride, and today I've been able to profit off the sport that I love, and I'm just super blessed. I understand the situation. I was born in the suburbs, and I wasn't born in the city, and in the impoverished parts of the city. That's where my parents grew up. But I've been really blessed, man, to live in the suburbs and to be able to profit off the sport and coach. And I just been really blessed. I'm very, I can't say how many times I've been blessed. And I'm so grateful for everything that God's put in place for me.
That's good, man. It's lots of blessings. And back to the game of football. Where do you see the sport of football headed within the next 10 years? Where do you see it headed?
I don't really know like exactly, but what I thought a few years ago, like everyone was saying, oh, it's gonna go flag football, because all the head stuff. I think we're getting into an era where defensive players obviously are faster and quicker, but I think tackling which is what I really love in this draft, what I really focus on. Tackling, the skill of tackling is going to be the most important of anything. No, pass rush is going to be still important, and turnovers, sack and turnovers, I've said that a million times, is the most important thing. But tackling, the art of tackling is going to be so important in the future of football. No more head banging or head hunting type shit. It's going to be, hey, can we teach a kid to wrap up at the waist and have an awesome technique of tackling?
Hell yeah, I got a finger that don't work because I don't know how to tackle. Real, like, yeah, middle finger won't bend all the way. Like, yeah, failed tackle. I gotta put you on this hot seat though. Like, everything ain't all bottles and bubbles right here. I listened to your last show.
For sure.
You got to talking about Steve Sarkisian, and my thoughts on Steve Sarkisian is he's a piece of shit. And he shouldn't get a job with the Atlanta Falcons. He should have worked his way. He should have been Alabama offensive coordinator for at least 2 or 3 years before he got any type of promotion.
Okay. Well, why do you say that though? But why do you say that about?
Because if one of the players if a player gets dismissed from a school, we normally don't hear his name till another 2-3 years after the fact, and the fans normally resent the fact that he's getting a second chance in the first place. This is the land of second chances. I'm not against Steve Sarkisian getting a second chance. Just this quickly on the turnaround, he didn't even get it in the mud. He didn't even get his hands back dirty before he got his second chance. He just kind of, was tucked away off in the shadows at Bama. Lane Kiffin took a job offer, and then now you taking one? Nah, brother, you got to work your way back and earn some trust back before you just get a job. X's and O's, of course he's qualified. I'm just talking about the other stuff. To that you say,
right. Well, I 100% agree with you. I think if like you said, if a player did that, that kid would have to freaking sacrifice goats to NFL GM. But at the same time, I don't think anybody has to do that, especially if it's just a one-time. Well, not a one-time. It wasn't a one-time thing, but it blew up into a one-time thing where I think it's completely messed up. I think it's fucked up when that happens to players. Tyrann Mathieu had to go through some hard times because he smoked marijuana. Like, that's ridiculous.
Well,
but
Tyrann Mathieu was fucking with the spice, though.
With the spice?
He was fucking with the spice, my boy.
No, that's not what I heard, but okay.
He was
but
fucking with it.
like I was saying, it was just I think everyone deserves a second chance. I think it's unfair. You're right, but I just think to me it's not fair. Life isn't fair. He got a second chance, and it's kind of messed up that he kind of fell up into a job. Like, he didn't fall downwards. Like, he went from USC to Alabama, So that is messed up. But I just think he's a fantastic coordinator.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
He had people lying about Matt Leinart. He got to be good. Got to be good.
Yeah.
If you can have people lying about Matt Leinart, you got to be some kind of good as a coordinator in the offensive mind. That's why I said he's qualified X's and O's wise. I ain't here to debate that. I just felt like he should have, worked his way back. You can't just be out here taking elite jobs after you was just off the sauce, my boy. How I trust you to run. How I trust you in Atlanta, my boy. You can goddamn one weekend, you back off the rails. Shit. Lord knows the last coordinator had to be drunk for the Super Bowl. Shit, now we got Sark in this bitch. Yeah, you already know how that might go. But yeah, off of Sark though, your celebrity crush, and I ain't talking about no multiple choice. I'm talking about one celebrity crush. You on an island for the rest of your life. You got to live with him or her or it. Caitlyn. Shout out Caitlyn. Whatever your celebrity crush. Who is it and why?
Damn. This is tough because it changes a lot. I'm going to go with some salt. I'm going to throw some salt out there. Shit, wait. Oh my God! I'm like completely.
You catch people off guard with that celebrity crush shit.
Man, hold on. I'm tweaking right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel Nichols. That's my girl right there.
You gonna do that to me, my boy? You gonna
yes.
You gonna go out to Rachel
man, I love
Nichols?
The redhead.
You gonna go out to Rachel Nichols on me like that, my boy? Yeah, she got it back together.
Hell
she
yeah.
had fell off for a little bit, but she got her shit together. It must be that ESPN money back. That TNT money must not have been hitting on all that.
Dude,
that's good.
She's the truth right there.
She got her shit together, man. Michelle Beadle about to watch the fuck out, my boy. Michelle Beadle about to get it together. I said it on Twitter. She aging like milk on the kitchen counter. She better get it together.
I don't disagree with you. I'll be honest. I was shocked. I saw it the other day. I was like, whoa, what happened to Michelle Beadle?
Yeah. But yeah, you ready to get into this? Now that the people know, got an idea who you is, who you are, everything like that, we're going to talk about these top draft prospects. I think I think I know you pretty well. I think Myles Garrett, number one. Am I off?
No, you get, no, for sure. No, yeah.
Yeah. what's bigger Khalil Mack? People are saying that's. I mean, 270 pounds. The man gets off the line like a fucking running back, almost like
Yeah,
explosion, first step, all that. Um, you want to add
I
anything?
think yeah, it's just the obvious pick, but there's a lot of like those doubters with the Jadeveon Clowney stuff,
hmm
um, the J.J. Watt doubters that were like that. With these top prospects that we know, like a year and a half before, we know he's going to be the number one guy, and then people start second guessing and doubting because we know the guy, and then we start picking up his flaws. And now his flaws become this big thing, and it's the same freaking guy. Jadeveon Clowney didn't get worse throughout the year. He's the same guy. He was the same guy. Myles Garrett is the best prospect in this freaking draft. It's not even close. Browns, if you mess this up somehow, you're retarded.
We gonna move on to. I was having some issues with the second spot, man. You got John Allen, you got Solomon Thomas, and I can't choose between the two. I mean, who would you give an edge to, Jonathan Allen or Solomon Thomas at this point, at this juncture in the draft season?
For me, like you said, I remember what you said before. Like when you watch Solomon Thomas, like his tape, he's a fucking beast. Like he is unbelievable. But Jonathan Allen, the thing I gotta give him a slight edge is the metrics, all the advanced metrics that he has. He won like the award on Pro Football Focus for being the most efficient defensive player in college football. So like because of that, I have to give Jonathan Allen. He's a beast too. Like I can't. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Solomon Thomas a beast, but so is John. So I give him a slight edge because of the metrics. If you're efficient, like stats mean something. So if you're that efficient, it's gotta mean something.
Yeah, and the thing with Jonathan Allen is he's the one coming down the Alabama pipeline.
Yep.
Where it's like, I guess a knock. I don't even think it's a knock, but they'll say, well, he played basically on a super team his whole career. While,
Yeah.
the Stanford guys normally, pan out better in the league because smart, shit like that. And Solomon Thomas is just a fucking monster. He's like a sophomore, redshirt sophomore. So he's not even like developed yet. Everybody that comes out of Bama is like 50 years old already. Like, sometimes the league is afraid that they're already a finished product and can't get any better. But a guy like Solomon Thomas, like, he's going to get. He hasn't plateaued yet. And it might be a fear that maybe, I ain't heard this. I'm just saying the Alabama guys, some of them, quite frankly, plateaued at college. Some of these motherfuckers are 30, but they're actually 22. See Ashawn Robinson. Fucking, Ashawn Robinson got that Greg Oden, LeBron James type of, some motherfuckers are just old as shit, but young as hell. You feel
Like
me?
he looks 31. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like he got a mortgage and shit. But yeah, man, yeah, I'm still having trouble deciding between Allen and Solomon Thomas though. So I got hip to Solomon Thomas after that North Carolina game, honestly. Like, and I had to go back and do some homework. Like, holy shit. The Pac-12 got to stop keeping these guys secret. We got to be hip. They got to hip us early. Like, I feel like the East Coast does better, or maybe just the East Coast just pays more attention to East Coast players. But it's like they get hyped better coming out of the East Coast. And the Pac-12 just kind of like,
Well, like, I mean, like the East Coast, I mean, you guys go to sleep around. I mean, it's not everybody. It's no one's fault.
No,
You guys go to sleep at like 11. And their games are at like 1 o'clock, and they're still going. Like even and like even I like watching a Boise State game. I'm dead tired. It's 1:30, and we're still in the second quarter, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this, man. Like I gotta go to sleep. Like this is ridiculous.
And then the games go even longer because of all the incomplete passes. So you really up late.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you go to overtime, and then oh shit.
Yeah, we gonna move on. Jamal Adams. How you feel about Jamal Adams? Where he fits in the next level, and how you think he'll be effective?
I think he's fantastic. I think he's the best safety in the whole draft class. I think Malik Hooker is overrated. And I like Malik Hooker. I really do. But I think he's overrated. I think Jamal Adams is by far the best safety in this draft. And I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, Jamal Adams and definitely the new prototype, like Jamal Adams types, where you got to be able to do you got to wear different hats as a DB nowadays. You got to be able to come up. You got to defend Jimmy Graham's. You got to be able to stay in space with a Jamal Charles. You got to be able to. Defensive back is probably the second hardest, position outside of quarterback nowadays. There's so many things you got to be able to do and so many responsibilities they have. As far as Malik Hooker, I mean, they say next Earl Thomas. That's a goddamn shit. Earl Thomas don't just grow on trees.
Yeah, no, that's such a reach. And I like Malik Hooker. There's a lot of really good things he does. I think also metrically, he scores really well. But I watch him, like, with my eyes. He is, like, rarely ever the top 5 or a top 3 player on the field. And I've seen him straight up whiff tackles. I don't even think I've seen him have a solo tackle one-on-one with a running back or even a receiver. I don't think I've seen him once. The only time I've seen him was where he, like, missiles himself and goes straight for the leg. And I'm not saying that can't be effective ever in the NFL, but you can't consistently do that throughout your whole career.
Maybe Macho Harris. Like, Macho Harris used a tackle like that.
Yeah.
I love Macho, but I call it the Macho Harris tackle. Well, you ain't got no arms. You just out there just throwing yourself around. No, my boy, that ain't going to get it done, especially when you got some of these running backs, these NFL runners. You got Zeke Elliott coming down here, and I know they're boys, Ohio State.
Just imagine Malik Hooker gets picked up by, like, the Saints, and he tries to do that against Julio Jones. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Well, that's what Kenny Vaccaro's for,
Yeah.
They put Malik deep, like, man, hey, man, let Kenny stick his nose down here. But, I mean, like you were saying about Jamal Adams, hey, his nose is in every play.
Yeah.
He got his nose in here. Yeah.
We said it last time that he's always in the picture frame.
Always in the picture frame. Always in the picture frame. Jabril Peppers, what we doing with Jabril? What we doing with him?
Like we said yesterday, like what are these guys doing, man? Stop fucking around. This guy's the best player on the field every single time. Every time he steps in the field, Jabril Peppers is the best player in the goddamn field. Draft him, stop fucking around, take him.
Yeah, and I mean, coaches it's a coach job to if you're gonna take Jabril Peppers, make the scheme. Don't make Jabril Peppers fit in your scheme. Make this. You get what I'm trying. Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Adjust your scheme for
adjust
Jabril.
your scheme for your talent. I mean, you can't have Jabril Peppers out here, out there at corner. I don't see him playing outside. No. But inside, doing maybe Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger type of things. Even sometimes freelancing. He's got instincts out there.
Oh yeah.
Even if he can freelance like a Palomalu or some shit, like
like a Deion Buchanan, fuck it, just put him as linebacker for a few plays.
And so
get him on the damn field.
Get him out there. get the man out there. He'll make some plays, and Jabril, if you're listening, wrap it up, my boy. And I don't mean tackles. Wrap it up. You can't be out here passing the cooties, my boy. Wrap your shit up. Especially if you're gonna be going to these cities like New Orleans, Atlanta, DC. They can go tit for tat with you, my boy. You can get the cooties just back as fast as you give it. That's a life tip for all y'all. Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, man. We can't have that type of shit going on. But linebackers, inside linebackers. Whoa.
What did we? Wait, yo.
What?
You forgot. Wait.
What I forget?
I got it. Let me pick my most underrated, third best player in this whole draft, in the whole defensive class.
Go, please, by all means.
My boy, Jalen Tabor, man. Tease
Oh,
Tabor,
tease.
the best DB in this draft class, man. The best tackler of all the DBs, the best cover corner of all the DBs, the most physical guy. He is always the best player on the field every single time. He is the best defensive back in this draft. I don't care what nobody says. I know what my eyes see, man. I know what my eyes see. This guy is amazing.
Oh yeah, tease definitely. I mean, I like Quincy Wilson too. Like,
Yeah, I like Quincy.
I like Quincy a lot. I might not. I think you got T's heads and shoulders above Quincy. I got him. I got T's above Quincy, but not like as far. Maybe the gap isn't as far as you have it. But T's made plays, zone coverage, man coverage, press. It don't matter. Like, yeah,
Yep.
T's is a monster. Shout out to my DBU people out there. Please don't get in my Twitter mentions talking that DBU shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh my God, they.
Oh, we talked about Torian Gray too.
Yeah, salute to Torian Gray, getting a job with the Redskins. We was by, I wanted to give him the hands over that D block shit, but
Yeah.
cause
That fucked up.
I mean, look, man, T Gray got kind of bitter, man. He kind of got done wrong, but man, listen, man, get over it, man. You gotta get over your ex. You can't be out here showing your ex's news on the net, talking that D block shit with another school. But I mean, when it come to Gator DBs, they on fire right now with these, first round corners and safeties, and they just gonna continue to do it. Quincy Wilson got a brother that's going to Florida, and I heard he's supposed to be good too, like smaller, but like he's supposed to be really good. Yeah, he's supposed to be really good too. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, we're going to move on to linebackers, inside linebackers. You got, of course, Reuben Foster, Alabama.
Yeah.
Patrick,
He's good, and I
Willis
like
light.
Reuben.
Patrick Willis light.
Very light.
Yeah, Rube.
I like Reuben. But I think Raekwon McMillan is the best linebacker in this draft.
Raekwon McMillan. We calling him the. Is his nickname the Chef? Do they call him the Chef? They gotta call him the Chef. He gotta be Raekwon the Chef. If he's not Raekwon the Chef, I don't want him. Like if he's Raekwon and nobody has no idea who Raekwon the Chef is, I don't want him. I can't.
He needs to throw up the woo every time he makes a tackle.
Yeah, he got to. Like Raekwon McMillan in a Jets or Giants uniform, like made so many Raekwon jerseys, custom jerseys, just with Raekwon on it. Not even his last name, but just go.
Goddamn. How much money they would make?
They would make millions. They would make millions on custom Raekwon in New York and New Jersey.
Can I say one thing about what I like to see in all these defensive players?
Yes, sir.
One thing I just want to point out, I got like 100 little things that I like for talent scouting, and the main thing is probably just have eyes. You know who the best player on the field is. But if you're trying to pick a defensive player and your guy cannot tackle, if he makes a tackle and the offensive player gets 5 yards, that's a huge red flag. And I think the best linebacker / DB, even some of the defensive linemen, I think Raekwon McMillan is the best tackler in this whole class. I've seen him maybe once or twice on film allow 2 or 3 yards on a tackle. He stonewalls people. He straight up stonewalls people. And I think he's by far one of the best tacklers in the whole draft. That's including defensive linemen.
And that's a good point you bring up because, sometimes we get caught up in stats, just regular stats. And you get a guy like Paul Posluszny who will get 100 and some tackles, but then you look and they're all 5, 6, 7, 8 yards down the field, and you like,
yes,
we still gave up how many yards on the ground,
Right.
And salute to Paul Posluszny. I'm not just picking on him, but he's one of the main offenders of this, where he'll get a shitload of tackles in a game, and you're like, oh, Paul balled out, but they were all 6, 7, 8 yard runs, and that's a great point you brought up.
Who was the little Matthews brother? Clay Matthews' little brother?
Is another one? Oh, from Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one.
Like, he had so much hype. Like, oh, second round guy. He's a Matthews. He got everything. He got speed. He played at Oregon.
Yes.
But you watch his film, he gave up like 5 and 6 yard tackles every single time, and he just didn't pan out because of that.
Clay Matthews ain't even that.
Yeah. He's like a pass rushing guy though. Like he's got the little move.
Clay Matthews been eating off that Super Bowl run for a long time now.
That's true. Yeah,
He
for
been
sure.
eating off. They tried to move him inside, and maybe Clay Matthews ain't that good.
Yeah.
Maybe he need not Palomalu. What's my other Polynesian brother? He played with at USC.
Ray
Maluga. He need him and Brian Cushing back. They need to beat the old crew back because that shit he doing in Green Bay. Yeah, no. You got any other underrated guys? You got your eye
on? Oh yeah, we talked about Malik McDowell.
From
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
I think he has the potential to be the best defensive player in this draft. The only thing that's weird about him, and if you watch his film, you probably think he's the best player. If you watch pure film, you might think he's the best player. But when you look at his numbers, it's weird. Like, eventually you gotta have some stats, man. He had 1 sack the whole season, and he didn't miss any games. He didn't miss no down, and it's just concerning that, like, how can someone be that dominant and not be efficient? But like you said, like, hey, where's the coaching? Because someone coach him up. If you can coach this kid up, he could be a force.
Yeah, and I'm glad you bring up production and Malik McDowell because my underrated player in this draft class is DeMarcus Walker, who has a ton of production, but the upside may not be there. And they always say like college. Sometimes the production you can get it. You can walk into a sack a game. It don't mean you had a good game.
Yeah.
But DeMarcus Walker had all the production at his last year at Florida State, and that stuff he did against Ole Miss. You thought Ole Miss was under fire yesterday. Shit. He dropped the hammer on Ole Miss's goddamn self. Fuck it, NCAA. Put DeMarcus Walker on this shit. He out here punishing people. He's like, hey, Chad Kelly died for Ole Miss's sins that night. Let's keep it a buck. DeMarcus Walker won't bullshitting. Yeah, man. But this draft class is. Oh, what was you about to say?
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
This draft class defensively. I think I heard Mel Kiper say this on a podcast. He said this draft class in 3 years defensively could drop the average points per game in the NFL, like by 2 or 3 points. Like that's how loaded this draft class is on defensive players, and it's dozens of guys we haven't even brought up. We just trying to tell people about the top guys, and I'll take on the top guys. It's people in the mid rounds, late round guys, small school guys.
T.J. Watt, Carl Lawson,
Auburn Tigers. Yeah. Tim Williams. We
haven't even talked about Derek Barnett.
Oh, Tennessee. Yeah. Derek
Barnett. Loaded, man.
I've been hearing about Derek Barnett like maybe he plateaued. That's what I've been hearing. Man, maybe
I was gonna say
plateaued.
if I had to pick top 5 most overrated, might be Derek Barnett, but it's hard to take away how productive he was in college. I think he has the record, the NCAA record for most sacks. So I don't know. Like, I watch him on film, not super impressive, but he just ends up like getting a pick or getting a sack or a tackle for loss. Like, he doesn't dominate, but then he'll just get a sack, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so, I don't know.
Tennessee has so much talent on that defense, and for them to come up, short, it was very, disheartening. There's some Tennessee people out there that's cool. They ain't really give me much shit after the shit I talk in the summertime. So, salute to Tennessee and their fan base.
For sure.
When Cam Sutton coming out next year, or is he coming out this year?
What's up?
I said, is Cam Sutton draft eligible, or was that next year?
Cam Sutton from
Tennessee. I thought Cam Sutton could play. And but maybe he's.
I'll be
maybe,
honest. I don't think I know who Cam Sutton is. I'll be honest.
Oh, he was a corner for Tennessee. I don't know if he's
Okay.
draft eligible or not. I was just asking, but he had suffered some injuries too this year. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it on the draft prospects. I want to do a part called Talk Your Shit, where I give the guest an opportunity to get whatever it is off his chest. It could be a rant on me, life, weather, bitches. You have the floor, sir. Please talk your shit.
Should I? I got a billion things to say. Oh man! First of all, fuck Donald Trump. America, we drafted Johnny Manziel, personality with Tim Tebow talent. So congratulations, America. But I do want to say we talked about it earlier, before or after we messed up and deleted whatever the hell or didn't record whatever the hell we did, which was fire, by the way. That pod was going to be fire. I hope this is just as good. I do want to say, John B, stop messing around. Get a Snapchat. Stop messing around, my man. Get on Snapchat. Get the nudes. Talk to these thoughts. Get out there. Get back in these streets. Get in these Snapchat streets, man. It's crazy out here. These women are running wild.
Man, you know it's in the Bible. They say a man can't live on news alone, man. A man can't just live on news. It'll get you through those winter months. But when the summertime hit, you gotta be versatile. You gotta get you somebody that can cook and clean. The news ain't gonna get you. Them news ain't gonna keep you warm at night, my boy. The news ain't gonna keep you warm at night.
This is true, man. Hey.
But yeah, you got any last sign outs? Oh yeah, make sure you plug your Snapchat.
Yes.
Your Twitter.
No, not my Snapchat. No, I will give a lot of troll for that. No, not my Snapchat. I have a family now. I'm a family man. Like I'm nowhere near that no more. I'm past my prime. Follow me on Twitter at I Live for Saturdays. 4. I live 4, like the number 4. Saturdays. Listen to the Dub podcast. Watch college football. Get ready for this NBA playoffs.
Man, trade deadline.
I don't even know
that shit. Yeah.
Yes, that was today. Bulls cleaning house, so I'm happy about that.
The Hornets didn't.
Damn. Y'all got a long way to go, man.
A long way. Fuck. I mean, I know Michael Jordan, your boy, but fuck Michael Jordan, man. Like your Michael Jordan
right.
and my Michael Jordan are two different Michael Jordans, man. That's a different podcast for a different day.
Yes. My childhood, Michael Jordan. Best childhood ever. I mean, I can't think of anyone to grow up in a better sports childhood than what I grew up.
Worst childhood ever. Fuck Michael Jordan. On both ends, playing and owning. Fuck Mike. Yeah, now I'm talking my shit.
That's fine. Whatever, man. Okay. I got the rings. I got the childhood rings.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But yeah, man, we gonna end the topic right there, man. God bless, salute. I Live for Saturdays with the number 4 in it. Follow him on Twitter at I Live for Saturdays with the number 4 in it. And if you fuck with me,
let me just
go ahead.
I said it last time too. I'm gonna say it again. Don B Fridays is fantastic. This is the first time you're watching it or listening to it. Go back, go listen to the other 2 that he's done. Fantastic stuff. If Don B continues working his ass off like he has, he's gonna have a good following. 1,000, 10,000 views per video. He's the truth. Follow Don B on Twitter, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I want to thank my guests. I Live for Saturdays, coming on with all the Jews, all the knowledge. You know, I can't do it all by myself. I can't supply all the Jews. I can't supply all the Jews. You get by with a little help from your friends, you know. So y'all follow him. Y'all follow him at I Live for Saturdays. That's the number 4. Check out the Dub podcast. If you fuck with me, you're gonna fuck with him because if I put my stamp on it, then it's official. It's 100% official. I want to give a shout out to all my homies out there on the graveyard shift, where you working late at night and ain't shit open, and you got to bring them struggle sandwiches to work. Man, listen, man, I feel you. You got to bring in that sweaty ass ham sandwich. Hey, it is what it is, my boy. Look, God got a plan for all of us. So to my sweaty ham sandwich eaters, you know, keep your head up, because one day it's gonna be a steak sandwich, my boy. You just got to keep working at it. You can go to sleep broke and wake up rich. You know. So shout out to the people that hit on that Powerball, hit on that lottery and shit. A couple motherfuckers hit for that million. You know. Hey, if you hit for that million and you listening, let a nigga hold $1, man. But you know, we gonna keep doing this Don V Friday shit, man. We gonna keep pushing the culture, man. I got some NBA shit planned. I got some spring football shit planned out. I got big ideas, man. We not stopping, man. We gonna keep moving this thing forward. I'm not stopping till my last breath, man. I'm gonna try to do one episode every week, my boy. Every week. Even if it's a short episode about nothing. It could be about Jameis. It could be about, hey, don't even get me started on what Jameis said. It could be about anything, my boy. We gonna do this every week. So, episode 4 next week. Tune in. God bless.